Ever wondered what happens when you eat height-increasing foods for a month? Imagine a world where your diet could potentially alter your height. Sounds like a science fiction plot twist, right? But there's actually some truth to it. Today, we're exploring the fascinating topic of height-increasing foods. It's a subject that has intrigued many, from curious teens to adults looking to add a few inches to their stature. So what are these magical foods that might give you a bit of a boost? We're talking about foods rich in certain nutrients such as proteins, vitamins, and minerals. First off, dairy products. We've all heard the age-old wisdom that milk makes you grow tall, and it's not entirely a myth. Dairy products are rich in calcium and vitamin D, both of which are essential for bone growth and development. They're the building blocks of our skeletal system, the literal foundation of our height. Next, we have fish and poultry. These are excellent sources of high-quality protein. This protein is essential for growth, helping to build and repair tissues in our body, including our muscles and bones. And let's not forget about the omega-3 fatty acids in fish, which are known to promote bone health. Now you might be thinking, so if I start eating more of these foods, will I suddenly start growing taller? Well, it's not quite that simple. While these foods are packed with the nutrients your body needs for growth, there are many other factors at play when it comes to height, including genetics and overall health. But maintaining a balanced diet, rich in these height-promoting foods, can play a significant role in supporting your body's natural growth process. So, let's dive into the experiences of people who have actually tried this. It's time to hear from those who have ventured into the world of height-increasing foods. Are there stories of success, or are they tall tales? Let's find out. Meet John, an average height individual who decided to put these theories to the test. John is your everyday person, not too tall, not too short, just average. But he had a curiosity to see if foods could really impact his height. So he embarked on a month-long journey of dietary exploration, focusing on foods renowned for their potential height-enhancing properties. John started with a regimen of foods rich in protein, calcium, and vitamins, especially A and D. He incorporated eggs, milk, and lean proteins into his daily meals, alongside leafy greens and fruits. He said, "I made sure my meals were balanced. It wasn't just about consuming these foods, but making sure they were a part of a well-rounded diet." Over the course of the month, John noticed subtle changes. He felt stronger, more energetic, and his posture improved. "I felt like I was standing taller, not slouching as much. It was as if my body was naturally aligning itself better," he shared. His sleep, too, improved, which he attributed to the healthier diet. But the most exciting part? He felt taller. It might have been a combination of factors, like better posture and muscle development, but I seem to have gained a bit of height, he confessed. John's experiment was not about becoming a towering giant overnight. It was about exploring the potential of nutrition, of understanding how the right foods could maybe add an inch or two to his height. And from his experience, it seems like the right foods do make a difference. It was an enlightening journey, he admits. I learned so much about nutrition, about my own body, and hey, I might be a bit taller too. But remember, John's experience is his own. Everyone's body reacts differently to different foods and diets. However, the benefits of a balanced diet, rich in proteins, vitamins, and calcium are universal. They contribute not only to potential height increases, but also to overall health and well-being. But John's not the only one who's tested these foods out. Let's dive into more tales of tall trials. From different walks of life, people have made similar experiments. Let's dive into more stories of stature from those who decided to change their diet with height-boosting foods. First up, we have Mark, a marathon runner who decided to add more protein-rich foods to his diet. He was already a big fan of dairy products, but decided to include more lean meats and fish. He noticed not only a slight increase in his height, but also improved muscle recovery after his long runs. In his words, it was like killing two birds with one stone. Then there's Ava, a yoga enthusiast who decided to incorporate more fruits and vegetables rich in vitamin A, like carrots and spinach, into her diet. She observed a noticeable improvement in her eyesight and yes, a slight boost in her height as well. She shares, "I feel healthier, more energetic, and yes, a bit taller." Moving on, we have Sam, a busy software engineer who decided to include more whole grains and legumes in his meals. Even with his hectic lifestyle, he managed to make this change. And the results? He noticed an improvement in his digestive health, and you guessed it, a bit of a height increase. He excitedly reports, "I feel lighter, healthier, and surprisingly, taller." Lastly, we hear from Mia, a mother of two, who decided to include more calcium-rich foods like milk and cheese in her family's diet. She was pleasantly surprised to see her kids growing taller and stronger. In her words, "It's been a win-win. My kids are growing well, and I feel like I'm standing a little taller too." So there you have it. These are real people, just like you and me, who decided to make a change. They included height-boosting foods in their diets and witnessed improvements in their health, and yes, their height. It's incredible to see how such a small change can make a big difference. Now that we've heard from others, let's look at what science says. The science behind height increase is fascinating. You see, our bodies are intricate systems, and their growth and development depend on a multitude of factors, one of which is nutrition. Certain nutrients like proteins, vitamins, and minerals play a pivotal role in our growth. Proteins are the building blocks of our bodies, used to grow, repair, and maintain virtually all body tissues, including our bones and muscles. Minerals like calcium and phosphorus are crucial for bone health and growth, while vitamins like A and D play a role in bone and tissue growth as well. But how do we know this? Well, through scientific studies, of course. Researchers have spent countless hours studying the correlation between diet and height. For instance, a study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that children with higher protein intakes grow significantly taller than those with lower protein diets. Another study published in The Lancet found that adequate vitamin D intake is associated with greater adult height. Now, these studies align with the testimonials we've heard. Remember Susan, who incorporated more protein into her diet and saw a noticeable increase in her height? Or Jack, who started taking vitamin D supplements and experienced a growth spurt. These stories aren't just anecdotes, they're backed by science. However, it's important to note that while diet can influence height, it's not the only factor. Genetics play a significant role, and so does overall health and well-being. But by ensuring we're getting the right nutrients, we can give our bodies the best chance to reach their full potential. So, height-increasing foods seem to hold some promise. But what are the key takeaways? Well, first, a balanced diet rich in proteins, vitamins, and minerals can potentially impact height. Second, scientific studies validate the experiences of those who've seen height increases after changing their diets. And finally, while diet is a factor, it's not the be-all and end-all. It's just one piece of the puzzle in the fascinating science of height. Eating height-increasing foods for a month can bring about noticeable changes. And we're not just talking about a few extra inches. The benefits of incorporating these nutritional powerhouses into your diet go far beyond the tape measure. Let's recap the high points of our journey so far. We've heard from individuals who've walked this path before us, sharing their experiences and the positive impacts they've noticed. There's the college basketball player who felt an increase in his vertical leap. There's the model who noticed her posture improving, her confidence soaring. And then there's the office worker who found that his chronic back pain had lessened significantly thanks to the improved spinal health that these foods promote. We've delved into the science behind these height-boosting foods. We've learned about the rich sources of vitamins and minerals they provide, essential for bone health and growth. We've discovered the role of proteins, the building blocks of our bodies, and how they contribute to the development of our muscles and bones. These foods aren't magic beans, but they do have the potential to help us reach our maximum height potential, especially when combined with regular exercise and good sleep. It's about providing our bodies with the right fuel to grow and thrive. Yet, it's essential to remember that while these foods can assist in increasing height, they form just part of a balanced and nutritious diet. They are not a substitute for a well-rounded, healthy lifestyle. So, let's embrace the journey to reaching new heights. Let's make the conscious decision to fuel our bodies with the nutrients they need to grow, not just in height, but in health. Remember, your journey to reaching new heights starts from your plate. So, why not give these height-increasing foods a try? Make sure to subscribe and comment. I'll try to respond to your comment. Stay tuned for more exciting health hacks.